What's up, guys? KAMIKAZE-FOX coming to you from IRL. This is Gran Turismo Sport on the PS4 platform, and this is Group 4, Season 2, Round 6 here at Goodwood. And what a fitting day to race at Goodwood, since the actual Goodwood Festival of Speed has been happening this weekend. So last week we were at the Red Bull Short in honor of Niki Lauda and the actual Austrian Grand Prix. This week we're at Goodwood honoring the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Next week we're at Tsukuba. There's nothing going on in Japan. So qualifying is underway. I just got done running some practice laps on some hard tires, and I'm going to try and I was actually running halfway decent times on the hards. I'm going to change up my race strategy a little bit this weekend since I've been struggling so much this year. Not sure how I really want to play it out. You know what I think? And we can only use 3 different compounds. We've got the hard, medium, and soft. My strategy has always been mediums at the beginning. And I'm going to get the hell out of the way of all these people. Actually, I probably should have gone off over here where there's pavement. Just going to let everybody by. So my strategy has always been mediums to softs, and I've always struggled with a lot of understeer on the medium tires. The car never really seemed happy with it. I ran some practice laps just a few minutes ago here at Goodwood on the hards, and there's a little bit of oversteer, but the car seemed a little bit composed. So Goodwood, obviously there's really no runoff. So the opening lap is probably going to be just brutally hectic. There's no runoff, there's no barriers, it's just an open field with a track in it. It's kind of like Willow Springs. Willow Springs is just pavement in the middle of a desert. And if you're off the track, you are off the track. You're in the sand. So just like here, if you're off the track, you're mowing Lord Goodwood's grass. So let's take a look here. I'm going to start our first hot lap. Jack Mia at the top of the timesheets with a 1:14.597, followed by Marcel Haller, and then my teammate Chris Ryan, Jared Fosbury, fifth quickest so far, followed by Paco Suarez, and then me. I have yet to set a time. That corner there, that right-hander, that's a hard right-hander. You can take it faster than you think you can, but there's no like good braking marker. Oh, car, too much curb into the grass. So that pretty much ruins that lap in the next one because I lost so much speed. Oh my god. We was looking halfway decent. Man, that sucks. I lost all that momentum heading back onto the front stretch. This actually is a pretty fun track. It's a really good track for the Group 4 cars. Group 3 here, I would imagine, is just... anything above Group 4 is just hectic. It's not even worth trying. Alright, so I picked up 0.4 of a second in that sector. Now if I can keep this together through here... that's better. Alright, so good enough for 6th, which is where I already was. And too hot. Looks like Fly High might be in luck. That's Jeremy Pope. He's currently running 2nd. He's in front of me on the track gear, but it looks like he might be in luck this weekend because there's no sign of Aaron Timberlake, who's really been giving him a run for his money the last 3 rounds. Looks like we're going to have to fight our way. We're not going to fight our way anywhere. We're going to fight our way to 5th is what we're going to do. This car struggles so much with understeer, it's ridiculous. Back on the track, you hunk of shit. First, I was doing better on the hards than I am on the softs. Oh! A lot of action going on up here. I don't know if Paco is in the way of Jeremy and Jared, but that was a mess. You know, and I don't know what the time separation is going to be, but I mean, lap traffic could be an issue. Come on! Turn it around. If we really didn't lose too much momentum, we can make this at least a halfway decent lap. That was pretty slick save, though. You gotta at least give me that little bit of credit. When I'm up. Alright, that's a pretty good lap. So now I'm just 7/10 off of my teammate. he finished on the podium last time out, so it was a good run for him. I've been struggling this year, 5th and 6th place finishes all across the board. Jack Mia could be a championship contender as well. He struggled last time out with internet issues. Apparently he's got this weird glitch that if he races any more than 9 people in a lobby, his internet just goes berserk. And that's exactly what was happening last time out. I didn't take that very well. Let's go in and get another set of tires. But yeah, his internet went nuts, so he had to ditch out the race. Unfortunately, last time out that was at Lago Maggiore East. And but in the couple of races that he's been in this year, he's been on the podium. He's run fastest lap. Also, Rob Small, that's Team Calsonic, that's Jeremy Cook's teammate, isn't here this weekend either, so. Jeremy could really, he's got an advantage because Aaron's not here, but he might be at a disadvantage because Rob isn't here, and Rob's a good number 2 driver to Jeremy. They work really well as a team, I'll give them that. I mean, me and Rob haven't always seen eye to eye in the past as I hit the barrier, because that's going to happen about 17 times. But they do work well as a team, so. Like Jared was facing the wrong way. And so am I. Oh, yeah, that would have been a cool wreck. All right. Try and stay out of everybody's way. Track is going to be a struggle. I really think the key to this race is just going to be staying on track. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, in order to recover here is just so hard. Looks like Popeye did go a little faster last time. I'm now 9/10 off this time as opposed to 7. But didn't garner him any extra spots. That turn is very deceiving. Like, I know I can take it faster, and then the one time I try to take it a little faster is the time that I end up going off-road and mowing the grass again. So it's a real deceiving turn. It looks sharper than it actually is. Look, I went a half a second quicker that time. And then Popeye went a whole lot quicker that time. And now I'm still 0.8 off of Jared Fosbury's time. This is going to be another mundane race. Whoever's watching, I'm sorry. It's probably going to suck. I was a half a second up, and I'm cutting the grass. You can just hear the cars just bouncing around, jumping, catching air. In the grass, and we're around again. I was actually happier on the hards than I am on anything else on this track. I don't know why that is. Super inconsistent lap times. Qualifying is over. This is my last lap, and it is ruined. 30 seconds till go time. There's Jack Mia. His Ferrari. I believe that is Nexus Dynamic Racing. Final is up and running. There's Popeye. So it looks like me and Paco are going to be racing for last, unfortunately. Goodwood Motor Circuit. good run coming out of there. I don't know why Jared's got his hazards flashing. Caution. Looks like Chris had the same idea I did. Oh no, Jeremy's off. I don't know if that was a mistake by him or if he got hit. I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at the ass end of Popeye here. Come on, car. Turn one, man. That shit gets me every time. That's another corner that you can take back. Oh, it looks like Paco was off in the grass. So now Jeremy's got to go into recovery mode, falling all the way back to 7th. Marcel Holler in the lead over Jack Mia. Followed by Jarrett Fosbury. Good run for him up into 3rd already. Easy car, easy car. Not good. That was terrible. Trying to carry some extra speed through there. It's alright, it's alright. Get it together. Get to the first pit stop. You do have to run 2 different compounds. So I started on soft to try and keep myself up with the lead pack for the most part. See how well that worked out. Looks like we got Rob Small not here with us today. Just to catch up there, Rob, your teammate had an off-track excursion on lap 1 and is 5 seconds behind me. He's in recovery mode right now. I don't know if he had help or if it was a mistake. And as you see me, I go off track, so that's gonna... Looks like Jeremy's really struggling back there. Yeah, Jeremy must have gone off again. He's like 9 seconds behind me. Rough day for him. Oh man, we're already catching up the lap track. Okay, here's Paco Suarez in 7th. So Paco struggling in the Corvette. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, come on! And after all that, I spin out, and here's Jeremy. Ah! Fucking turn 1 gets me every time. Now I'm stuck on the outside. Dude, I'm giving you room. You don't need to take the grass. I think I made contact with him. I was just trying to use Paco as a pick. It's not often I have to race against Jeremy, and I know he's better than I am, so. Rob's sitting here rooting him on. And Paco has left the room. So I don't know if he'll get credited for 7th or not. He was struggling something fierce on this track. If anything, he's making me push harder. Stay back there. I'm not falling for that again, Rob. I tried reading your comment last time. That's how I got into this mess. slotted this car to try and make it one more lap of fuel. Hard. Everybody's gonna pass me now, and I am gonna switch over to hards. I doubt anybody else is doing that. I don't want to fill her up, but I'm gonna need at least 12 laps. What's going on here? What happened? Well, let's see if we can find out. Now, there doesn't seem to be a party available for me to talk to anybody, so I don't know what happened. Well, Rob, your guess is as good as mine. I've never seen a server do that. And that kind of sucks, because I was actually having a halfway decent run. I mean, I know it sucks for Jeremy, but... Well, it looks like Sandro is trying to figure out what's going on, so... Well, I'm not going to keep everything streaming here if I'm not 100% sure what's happening, but... got 3 people watching now. Jared, I don't know what happened, man. Rob thinks it was the server. Popeye says the race was over halfway, but it wasn't, because it was lap... when I was 11. I was on 11 of 22. I mean, that's not technically... I think you need to... I mean, I guess that's technically an official race. Jack Mia lagged out. And I was 4th. I was way behind, but I ran an extra lap, so I was running on hards. I thought I had a pretty good strategy going. I thought maybe we'd come down to the end. I would be at least fighting for third with you, but I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if we're going to call that official or not. I guess we'll have to go into the league chat. Jeremy says his internet went to shit for the first time, and I guess because he was host, that doesn't make sense though. Just because his internet went to shit, unless he's got a lock to him being the sole host. Rob votes to start over. Yeah, 11 lap shootout's not a bad idea. Well, it kind of takes away any, well, it doesn't really take away any strategy, but I don't know. Rob says stay streaming. I'll stream until we get a better answer. Well, Jeremy's asking if we should do half points or full points. Let me go into the chat real quick and let me recommend 11 lap shootout, Rob. Hang tight. Yeah, we're back. So looks like that might be a go for the shootout. We'll make the starting grid order in which everybody was, in which everyone was running. Now they're asking what the grid order was. Back in a sec. All right, looks like we're going to be doing an 11-lap shootout. We're going to set it up as a 12-lap race. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a formation lap for everybody to get in the correct running order. So Fly would have been 6th, Popeye 5th, me 4th, Jared 3rd, and I'm not 100% sure about 1st and 2nd. That was, I think, Marcel Holler and Jack Mia. I know they were running 1, 2. I don't know exactly which way. So it looks like Marcel was 2nd and Jack was 1st. So we're going to set it up as a 12-lap race. We're going to do a formation lap to set the grid order, and then coming around, we'll go with 11 to go and just do a shootout and go from there. So guess we just need to wait for a room to open up. So thanks for joining us here on IRL Gran Turismo Sport on the PS4 platform. This is Season 2, Group 4. And you are watching me, KAMIKAZE-FOX. You can also check out the IRL YouTube page if you want to watch the official stream with commentary from Sandro Racing League, the league president. And we're going to get this back going underway. Looks like we had some internet issues halfway through the race. And we're going to get going here in a minute, hopefully. Waiting for a new room to pop up. Nothing yet. I don't want to share my setup with you. You might be trying to steal some of my not-so-great secrets. And so to answer your question, Rob, the setup mirrors what you sent me with some slight variations in the ride height and gearing is probably the two major things. I adjusted the ride height, the rear ride height a little bit, and then adjusted the gearing and played with the downforce. The downforce really is a little inconsequential in the Group 4 cars since it's so, I mean, you can only change it, but what, 100 pounds, so took all the downforce down to, I think, 450 is the lowest it goes for the rear, and then it was about 175 for the front. So put a little bit more downforce on the front to help give it a little bit more turn in. I just really think the car itself does not like medium tires. It was actually running halfway decent on hards in practice, and it runs fine with softs, but the mediums just don't like it. And I ran into that season 1 of IRL with Group 3. Me and Popeye were running the Porsche 911 RSR, and we found that there wasn't any difference in times between us running supers and super softs. We weren't getting any more time out of the super softs, so we would run supers because we could get an extra lap or 2 out of it versus the super softs, which would wear out in, 6 laps. It looks like he's got it set to 11, so maybe he is going to set the grid order. And I guess if you really want to see it. And there's the suspension setups, pretty much mirrors what you sent me. Downforce, like I said, it's all the way down. 450 is lowest you could go. I think you could get this down to 150, but I did set it at 175 just to give it a little bit more turn in. Jeremy. It looks like he's trying to figure out how to set the grid order. I have no idea. Oh, looks like he figured it out. All I know is that I am hella thirsty, and I didn't bring a glass of water down here with me. So we got Fly, Marcel, Jared. Looks like we got everybody but Paco and... I was fourth, Popeye. I was fourth, not fifth. Don't even try that shit. No, I was ahead of you coming out of the pits. I was 17 seconds behind Jared.
You got him, bro. Don't let him get you.
I don't know. Can he hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I'm just ignoring you right now.
Alright, well, I think it's time to show myself out. Hey, why don't you switch over to a better driving game?
Because I'm doing a league race.
Oh, alright, well, Charlie and I are going to go do a club race. See ya. Charlie, should we go back to our own party, or do we just kick? Should we kick Lance?
Just take over his.
Yeah.
The worst friends ever.
Yeah, we're dickheads.
I know.
Alright.
That's okay.
Who were you talking to, by the way? I heard you saying you were ahead of somebody leaving the pits. But there's no one else in this chat.
I'm talking to people on the live stream and in the game chat on the game on Gran Turismo.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so you can hear the game and party chat?
No, if you ever play Gran Turismo, there's a comment box that you can talk to people through. I just happen to be
like
yelling
Rocket
at them.
League? Where you can
Yeah,
leave comments
exactly.
like uninstall the game or things like that.
Right.
Alright, well, we'll be racing. If you want to join us, feel free.
Cool.
Alright, America.
See you, bro.
See you, dude. I don't know, Rob, what say you? Was I fourth or was I fifth? Pretty sure I was fourth. Oh, and now Chris is gonna call me guy. Not enough to make it to the end. Guys, hazards are still on. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, he's going to pit early. Oh, that's not good. Whoopsie-doodles. Man, I got a good one coming down the straightaway. I mean, if you can keep the car wound up, it's freaking pretty quick for a Hyundai. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm not talking much. I wonder if we're supposed to switch combines again. Oh. Hang on to it. Looks like Japanese strategy is going to pay off. Oh no, I hit no fuel. I just ruined my whole race. I'm about to run out of fuel in half a lap. I really need you to get back on track, car. What's hazards got to do with anything? Looks like we're gonna make it. Not exactly how I would like that of race to have gone, but fourth is not bad. Well, that wasn't the greatest race for anybody, but check us out next week when we go to Tsukuba, which should be another very interesting track for the Group 4 cars. That's a very short track, so we're going to be doing a lot of laps there. I think it's somewhere like 42 laps or something like that. I mean, lap traffic's probably going to play a factor in that one, and we usually don't use ghosting for lap cars, so should be interesting to check out at Tsukuba next week. This has been IRL Group 4 Season 2 on the PS4 platform. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Be sure to check out IRL on YouTube, their International Racing League YouTube page for the actual official live stream. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment there. Check us out online, internationalracingleague-irl.com. You can also check us out on Twitter at F1_IRL, I believe is what it is. And be sure to check us out online for the updated point status. So, interesting day today. We'll see how it goes next week, but thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the next round.